pile 2, and pile 3, okay? Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So the angle of the camera is making it weird, but I just want you to know pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, because that's the opposite for me. What I was going to say, so this is going to be what you're attracting in love, okay? So what kind of energies are you bringing in love, okay? And then we are going to be clarifying with, I think it's called the Everyday Tarot. So you can see we've got a lot of gold because we want to make this channel gold, okay? So if you want to follow the Instagram, there's going to be lots of reels, there's going to be lots of stuff on the Instagram. Go to the description box below. And I hate when it's me Virgo. Go to the description box below. Me shop is there, my website, and also the brand new Instagram that's going to have lots of reels and goodies on it as well, okay? So let's take a look and see what we can see. Let's look at what pile 1. Make sure you take a moment to pause the video and reflect. Let's take a moment to see what pile 1 is attracting for the Gemini singles, okay? So what is pile 1 attracting in? Blocks, 10 of swords. So what you could be attracting in for pile 1 singles for Gemini, everything on this channel is for Gemini, just putting it out there. For Gemini singles for pile 1, what you're attracting is your worst fears. What you're attracting is people who betray you. Okay? There's a self-serving prophecy. Okay? People could be playing on your fears. Okay? What you're attracting is something that represents a past experience as well, because that's what this 10 of swords can be. What is pile 1 attracting in? What are Gemini singles for pile 1 attracting in? The 6 of cups. So what you're attracting in is it could be a past person who's really hurt you, but it could also be you're attracting a new person who represents a past person. It looks like for pile 1 there is some kind of cycle, right? You're repeating a cycle, okay? And the 6 of cups is you. This could be also that you've got inner childhood wounds. King of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's married. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's very cocky and very arrogant. Somebody who has you sitting there, somebody who's my way or the highway. Okay? We've got the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Someone who's not willing to share, someone who's not willing to give, someone who is not generous. Okay? We just pull this down so we can get a nice look at the cards. Okay, what is pile 1 attracting in, please? What is pile 1 for Gemini singles attracting in? A karmic cycle. There's some kind of pattern, there's some kind of karmic cycle that you keep repeating. Okay, some of you could be going round and round in circles with a person, but you're single. So it could be a situationship. Okay. Tell me more about what pile 1 is attracting in, please. The Devil. So this reading is pretty much for pile 1, self-explanatory. I feel like you keep attracting the same kind of pattern. So it's almost like if you look at your feminine or your masculine, it's someone who creates a lot of stress, a lot of blockages. This can be, you know, feeling like you're in a cult, feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling enchained. Okay, so this really isn't good. Let me just move these over here so we can get some extra insight. That's why I don't really like doing pick a deck, because you don't really have the space, but we'll do it. We'll fix it. we'll rise to the occasion. It's what we do, right, bitches? Yeah, I wanted the black glass, but it hasn't really got the vibe, like the... Let me put this here, see how this comes up. So, let me explain this a bit further. So some of yous, there's some kind of toxic cycle, some kind of karmic, so you might keep meeting karmic masculines or feminines, okay, that end up being very painful experiences. You might feel like the victim, okay, but you're connecting with these people energetically. It could also be about your own toxic nature, okay. Maybe you're in your shadow. You need to look at the devil is about attraction, right? See the way he's very attractive. People who are wearing a mask. Okay. I love this reading though, because I just feel like it's really self-explanatory. It's like, I feel like you're dealing with people who are in the ego. People who've come in to test your power. Okay. Tell me more about Gemini's attraction for singles for pile 1. Yeah. You've got the Empress card reversed. So for pile 1 Gemini, it's about insecurity. It's about not being in your higher nature. It's about not being in your higher nature, excuse me. As a reader, you know, I've read for many years, it's like sometimes cards just come out and you can just totally see what the message is. And this is just a person who they always end up with either married men, non-committal men, emotionally unavailable men or women, the Tower reversed. And what they're saying for the Geminis who are single is you're going to keep getting these lessons until you change your behaviour. Until you overthrow a pattern. Because the Tower is the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is our programs, and programs are built off patterns and habits that create behaviour, right? So what if you're not with anyone right now, this is going to be strong caution. Because I feel like what you're attracting towards you is just somebody who's going to hurt you all over again. Somebody who's destructive, somebody who brings a lot of toxicity, somebody who's very chaotic. Okay? Absolutely sensational. For the Gemini man watching this, you could be attracting a Capricorn into your world. Okay? This person is very toxic. You can't seem to get an Empress upright, so in other words, a solid relationship, a successful relationship, but it's because, again, maybe you're holding on to some kind of karmic. For the Gemini woman in pile 1 who is single, you keep attracting these cocky, arrogant, unwilling to give, unwilling to invest. They might keep you around. You know, they might keep you around for a rainy day, but they're definitely not going to be investing in a deeper commitment. Okay? So you can stop this by getting honest with yourself, right? You can stop this by saying, enough's enough. You just, let's move that away from there like that. That's better. Oh, that's better. We don't need you. Go on, go away. Okay. So tell me what pile 1 Gemini singles can do. Just, you know, learn from the past. The Seven of Swords is the past. This is you tripping yourself up as well. This is about you duping your own mind, right? When it comes to seeing what you want to see. What can Gemini want singles do with what they're attracting. Okay, 4 of Cups. Stop going for the devil's bait and go for the divine cup. You keep rejecting your higher self. You keep rejecting your highest good. You keep being in third-party situations or things that are unequal. Same as the Gemini man, because it's a man. The Gemini woman needs to stop giving a cup to men who are just complacent and pouty and selfish and rude, right? This person is handing out a cup. And this person's like, You need to stop giving to men who are undeserving and unworthy of you. Okay? The Justice card. That's what will correct the pattern. That's what will sever the karmic cycle that you keep repeating. This is you. For the Gemini man who's single watching this, I feel like the message here is I feel like you're dealing with a karmic who's a Capricorn, okay, or a Libra, and you can't break this pattern. You need to stop waiting on this person and take the new cup, right? Stop putting work into things that don't work. Stop putting work into things that people don't reciprocate the effort. What a gorgeous reading, though. That is absolutely beautiful. So this is why all this burnout is taking place. This is why you're so burnt out. This is why you're all up in your head. Remember, we talked about a self-made prison, right? This is a self-made prison. Okay? So you definitely need to look at your patterns. You definitely need to look at how much you give in a relationship, right? Okay? So let's look at pile 2. Okay, what is pile 2 Gemini singles attracting in love? What is pile 2 Gemini singles attracting in love? The 6 of Cups, so you've got the past as well. Interesting. Okay, the 3 of Coins reversed. So you might be attracting back a past situation that won't work, a past person who won't work. Some of you, somebody's coming back, but with the bubble, it's somebody who, again, I feel like for pile 2 singles, you're attracting someone back in who's going to give you all the, you know, I've changed, I'm ready to do the work, but basically it's just going to burst really quickly. The bubble is going to burst really quickly. What is pile 2 attracting in for pile 2 Gemini singles? The 7 of Wands reversed. Okay. With the Tower. So, I feel like for pile 2, you're attracting people who are destructive, chaotic. People who bring a lot of stress into your life. Some of you could be attracting a very sexual connection, something that is extremely passionate. You could end up addicted to this person because the sex is just sensational. But for some of you, I feel like it's either a past person or it's definitely somebody new who's full of hot air. I keep hearing that. And this person just brings a lot of destruction into your life. What is pile 2 singles for Gemini attracting? The 10 of Cups. Someone who's connected to multiple birds. So can you see the way this 10 of Cups has got a lot of people in it? It's got a lot of birds. So I feel like what pile 2 is attracting is either a past person who's got their options open, or a brand new person who is given a lot of people at least 4 to 6 false promises about connection. Okay, the Queen of Swords. For the Gemini man, you could definitely be attracting a solid love because you've got the Queen of Swords with the 10 of Cups. Could be a Scorpio woman could be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. For some Gemini women though, if you are in your power and you refuse to be in bullshit, you could definitely be attracting a solid commitment here. Because you got the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So, it's all about, you know, this woman is not messing about. Okay? Be careful with half-truths with yourself, though. Be careful with listening to your emotions over your common sense. What is pile 2 singles for Geminis attracting in love? Judgment. So means they're attracting a Sagittarius. Okay. Some of you, there's red flags around this past person wanting to reconcile or this new person coming in. Pay attention. 8 of Cups. See the way you've got the feathers on the ground as well. So this is like a person who's really caused a lot of heartbreak and a lot of pain. Or could cause a lot of heartbreak and a lot of pain. Okay. Give me one more card for pile 2 singles for what they're attracting. 7 of Coins, a prison. Okay, so this is where you end up confined, right? You end up waiting for things to blossom. You end up in a multiple party situation. You don't pay attention to the red flags from the beginning. You end up drowning out your common sense with your emotions, basically. Looks like pile 2 is also repeating cycles. The Fool is being played for a fool. Being in the shadow. Repeating cycles in the shadow because this woman's in the shadow. Going into something in which, again, it is shadow based. Okay. Clarify what pile 2 single Gemini should do about what they're attracting. 5 of Cups. Remember your past pain. Okay, don't forget your lessons, right? You've been through some brutal lessons, right? And the message here is you're looking for an equal partnership with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups. And you're taking people's actions, not the words, right? What should Gemini singles pile 2 do? Okay, the Emperor reversed. You're definitely not, if it's a past person, could be an Aries. If it's a new person, a Sagittarius, a Leo, Taurus, doesn't matter, Scorpio. This is about not trusting this person. I feel like it's about paying attention to the red flags. This person is talking to multiple people. They make all women feel the same. They make all women feel like there could be potential with them, but they're playing you. Some of you might have inner childhood wounds from your past. So in other words, your father, maybe that's why you go after this kind of masculine. Okay. What do Gemini's pile 2 singles do? 2 of Pentacles. Pay attention to the energy, right? This is all about affinity. It's also about 2 people giving and taking in exchange. Not one person putting all the effort in. Not one person feeling like they're in a psychological prison. 7 of Pentacles is also about investment. Okay. What you should do is no sacrifices. No more sacrifices. Okay, no more waiting around, no more being suspended. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. That's it. Okay? No anxiety, no stressing, refusing to be blocked. For pile 2, it's about, you know, you've been through some hard lessons and you're looking for love. For some of you, it could be a past person who's trying to get back in, but he's full of hot air and you're being cautioned about even going back there, because this person is just not going to change. Okay, so let's look at pile 3, see what pile 3 is attracting in. So before I even pull a card for pile 3, I'm getting what you're attracting in is people who've got a lot of fear, a lot of insecurities. What is pile 3 attracting in, please? What is pile 3 Gemini singles attracting in? Yeah, the Death card. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with someone who has recently went through a breakup, or someone who's going through a lot of changes. Okay. The Justice card. So I feel like what pile 3 is attracting in is somebody who's going through a lot of changes, recently went through a divorce, recently broke up with someone. Libra and Scorpio on the table. Okay, this person is unhealed. So we just talked about that. For the Gemini man, it could be an Aquarius, but someone is unhealed. Okay. This person's got a lot of anger. Okay. I heard the hiding the true face. What is pile 3 single Geminis hiding the true face? Okay. Be careful here for pile 3, because I feel like what's coming towards you is somebody who, this person is unhealed, which means they're not going to be able to give you a deeper commitment. They're very sneaky emotionally. They don't tell you the whole truth. They could still be holding on to an ex. Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. We've got the King of Pentacles. Somebody who is still invested in someone from the past, because that's what this King of Pentacles would be. Somebody who's not interested in investing, even if they're not with anybody. This is a person who was hurt in the past. They could have been cheated on, they could have been betrayed, and they're still angry about it. And so they might use women for sex and for comfort, but because of what they experienced in the past, they're not willing to commit. They're not willing to... This is a person who'll just mess it up. Okay, I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus. What is pile 3 Geminis singles attracting in? 2 of Wands. This person is still etched in the past. There could be a Leo involved here. Okay. Be careful as well, because this person, I feel like for some of you, this person is a foreigner. They're already married. Okay. Right, tell me more about what pile 3 Gemini singles. 4 of Cups. This is dangerous. This is someone with inner childhood wounds, or this is just somebody who, they'll take what you've got to offer because they're lonely and they need the feminine company. Or if you're a masculine, they need the masculine company, but they won't appreciate you. Okay, Queen of Wands. So, remember we talked about this. Pile 3 is attracting somebody who is holding on to a fire sign. This is someone who's put them in the place. It's someone who's very cocky. And that's not you, because you're a Gemini. So I feel like you're attracting a Taurus who's holding on to a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a Cancer. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, and I know she's coming up upright, but it's just the smirk on her face. Okay? This person could be dealing with a karmic. That's why they're struggling to let it go with this karmic. But you'll just get used here. Tell me about pile 3 single Geminis and this Queen of Wands. Why is this Queen of Wands coming up for pile 3 single Geminis? The King of Swords. For the... So for the Gemini woman, you're being told to not give this air sign the time of day. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius like yourself. Could be a Libra. But for the Gemini man, you're unbalanced because of this fire sign. Okay? You're dealing with a karmic who... It could be you who's being played. Okay? So, just try and bring this down a little bit. Right, I've got another idea for the next videos we do, right? We'll be able to bring it right down onto the... If I can. Okay, one final card from this deck. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got 2 children here as well. So there's a third party coming between you and this connection. Okay, you can see that this can be a soulmate. Okay, but there's a third party here meddling in this connection. Okay, last one. Okay, Knight of Wands. So you could get played here for the Gemini woman, so I do think you need to be on guard. You need to trust your instinct. You need to be careful if you're single about who you're getting involved with. If you're single and you're holding on to this situation, there's a other person who's meddling. Someone's using you for company. The Four of Swords can be the sex card. They're using you for company. They're using you for sex. Okay? And you're being told to not be deceived. Okay? To not get involved with people who play games. Who camouflage the true intentions. Okay. So let's clarify for pile 3 single Geminis what they most need to do. What do they most need to do? Okay, Ace of Cups. You know what you're looking for, right? Some of you though as well, like, I am getting it as that there's a true love here, but there's a third party who's a karmic who's trying to meddle. Okay, so just be aware of that. And then we've got the Ten of Swords reversed. Some of you, this is about refusing to be betrayed. Some of you's, you're single, but there's someone around you who this could definitely be for you, a real soulmate. But there's a past person who is going to do the best to try to stop this from happening. They could be trying to get them back. It is definitely, I'm going to say, an Aries or a Leo. Okay? Who doesn't want to see this person happy, doesn't want to see you together. Okay? What should pile 3 Gemini singles do about this connection, please? The Ace of Wands reversed. I'd say be careful as well, like, the Ace of Wands can be about not connecting with somebody. It can be about not sleeping with somebody. Not allowing someone to keep sleeping with you when they're just giving you crumbs and they're just using you. Queen of Swords. Okay? You're being told to give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay? To sit on you, that's you. To give people the benefit of the doubt. But the other side of the coin is when you see that this person is not to be trusted, in other words, you get that sense. The Queen of Swords is not stupid, right? Okay? The message here is you're not being weighed down by things, right? I also feel like as well, for some of you, your true love is coming into your life and you're being asked to open up your heart. But there is going to be, you're being told not to be competing with some other female. Not to be in battle. Okay, there is a masculine coming your way for some of you who there's going to be real potential. Okay? But I feel like there's going to be an ex who's going to be trying to meddle because this person doesn't want to see that happen. So for some of you, you're being told to open up your hand to this person, to be transparent and loving, and to not get into mind games or battles with this female from the past. Because you'll win. This fire sign, whoever this fire sign is, they're at breaking point, right? Okay, so when you're at breaking point and you're losing, you're going to do whatever you can do, right? Six of Cups, told you, with the Wheel of Fortune. Told you. Some of you need to be careful here, because I feel like there's some kind of, for some of you, the message here is that this is your, like, this is gorgeous. It could be a Gemini man, it could be a Cancer man, it could be a Gemini woman or a Cancer woman. Okay, what's happening is there's a past person who is trying their best to destroy this, right? They're trying their best to get inside your head. They might be messaging you, they might be playing games with you. I've got to say, for pile 3, some of you, if you stay calm, if you refuse to play games, if you don't take mistreatment from men, you've got to be open to giving this person the benefit of the doubt, because again, it's taken this person a lot of strength to leave this person behind, because it's a karmic. But there's a real beautiful connection. I need to get one more card for this. See, we've got the 9 of Swords with the Emperor. So for some of yous, for pile 3, your person, the Emperor is your person, could be focused on a past person or still connected to a past person. Make sure you're not sabotaging yourself. Okay, there's nothing to fear. Yeah. For some Gemini women, I think you're sabotaging yourself with your Emperor because of fear about other women. You've already met the one, so you're single, but this person is either around you or they're from your past. Okay, we'll leave this for another time. All I will say is that you need to be open-hearted with the Ace of Cups. You need to understand that you don't have to fight for what is yours, and even if you've got someone who's trying to create drama, they can't take what is yours. They might try, but they can't do so. The only way they're going to take what is yours is if you keep playing mind games. If you keep having all kinds of anxiety and fear. I think some of yous are treating this masculine like shit. Or you will do that because of something that happened in your past. So either someone treats you badly because of what happened in their past, or you finally meet your Emperor, but you start treating them badly because you've got all of these fears, these insecurities. The 5 of Swords is somebody who can be very nasty. It can be someone who plays a lot of games, especially mind games. That's you. Okay? So you might need a private reading. Check out the private readings below. I'll also be putting up more content, so make sure that you're not projecting onto men coming your way what's been done to you in the past. Don't be competing. Be in your power. Sit on your throne with class. You know, take your time to get to know people, but don't have your guard so high that people can't get in. You know, give people a chance, but once they show that they can't be trusted, cut them out. That's what the sword is there for. Be careful here, though. Because some of you, it's the other way round. It's the way you've been treated, and so it's kind of like you're going on the attack before there's even reason to do so. And so these women from this person's past, or it might be that this person ends up going off with someone else because they just get tired of your behaviour for pile 3. Very interesting, they all was. If you just want a private reading, it's in the description box below. There'll be lots more coming up. But I just think that singles often get neglected, and, you know, a lot of us want love to come in. So there you go. Follow the Instagram. the Gemini only Instagram as well. I'll speak to you